Early Bird Education, the state of Nationwide, digital updates, an economic update from Wells Fargo, and a $100,000 grand prize here at the show. It's all ahead on PrimeTime today.
Good morning, I'm Melissa Stinson.
And I'm Mike Whitaker. It's day one, October 27th, the kickoff of our first ever Virtual PrimeTime, and we've got a lot on tap.
That's right, and here on PrimeTime today, we'll cover the can't miss opportunities for each day of the show. Be sure to tune in each morning for the inside scoop on the highlights here at Virtual PrimeTime. We'll also share inside tips to make your show experience a success.
We'll dive into these must-sees in the order they occur, so follow along and you'll have a great plan for the day. And you don't even have to wait for that first inside tip. We've got one ready right now. The nationwide membership stretches across all time zones, from Eastern to Hawaii Aleutian. That means that noon on the Atlantic coast is only 8 a.m. for those on the Pacific and only 6 a.m. for dealers in Hawaii. Now, in order to provide you with a smooth show experience, we had to set the PrimeTime agenda to one central time zone. Mel, how does that work?
Well, the word central is key. In order to be as schedule-friendly as possible, the show agenda is set for the central time zone. All times listed on the platform are in central time. We've worked to make sure all the most important show sessions, the highlights, are happening at times that are convenient across all time zones.
Now, speaking of highlights, let's take a look at the Tuesday agenda and some items that are sure to bring a big impact and get the show off to a great start.
Actually, we've already started. And it brings up our first Tuesday must-see, Early Bird Education in the Nationwide Learning Academy.
This PrimeTime will feature more than 65 sessions across the next 3 days, and they'll cover a wide array of topics. We know that learning digitally is different than at a live event, so we've deployed a format that's specifically designed for this virtual environment.
We have, and it means that sessions will be shorter, with none lasting more than 30 minutes, and a live interactive chat that will run concurrent with each class.
We also realize that you're busy, and that in retail, the best laid plans for any day can quickly go another direction as we serve our shoppers and customers, right? We understand. So while there's a ton of value in attending Academy sessions live and having that interaction with the presenters, we're making every Academy session available on demand as soon as the session ends.
It's also very easy to choose courses, since all sessions are divided into topical tracks. Is your focus on marketing? Great, we've got a track for that. Perhaps you're more focused on leadership. No problem, we've got a track for that as well. You'll find the tracks listed in your show guide, which we'll discuss in just a few minutes.
Now, the must-see, Early Bird Education. The Academy is already underway and will run all morning. Check out what's available and start learning now. And if you're in the betting business, Mattress University tops the list. Mattress U features 3 great speakers, including GoodBed.com CEO Mike Magnuson and a featured member, Jesse Katowski from Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Our second can't miss opportunity today is the State of Nationwide with Tom Hickman.
Yes, it is, Mel. At 10:30 Central Time, Tom heads to the main stage to update you on the latest with your group. He's got some great stuff to share, so make sure you're there live if you can. And if you miss it, make sure to catch it on demand later today. We're staying at the main stage for our next must-see, the digital update. Dean Satilli, Jennifer Danko, and Jenna Mahuta have some exciting data to share on the largest shift to digital that the industry's ever seen. So much has happened in the digital arena since we last gathered in Houston, so this session belongs very near the top of your PrimeTime to-do list.
No question, it's been a crazy year, but opportunities are there, and for many dealers, tapping into the potential of digital has been the key to capitalizing. The digital update will be on the main stage at 10:45 Central Time.
Now our next must-see is actually a 3-pack of sessions staying right there on the PrimeTime main stage. Today, we'll have 3 merchandising sessions back to back to back. These sessions will only be 15 minutes each, but they're packed with the latest on each category and are sure to provide some powerful insights and a view of the road ahead.
Our merchant leaders for each category, Doug Reedy in appliances, Jeff Rose in furniture and bedding, and Lee McDonald in consumer electronics, will discuss the challenges and opportunities facing each category and share insights on the latest developments.
These sessions will start with appliances at 11:15, furniture and bedding at 11:30, and consumer electronics at 11:45. Make sure to be there for the sessions that address categories you carry or are considering.
At noon Central, you'll want to head back to the Academy as your manufacturing partners take over for an educational afternoon. From noon to 3:30, you can hear from more than a dozen of the top manufacturers on their newest products, latest innovations, and more.
It's a great chance to make sure you're up to date with all your vendors. And once they wrap up at 3:30, the Academy keeps right on going. You'll have 2 tracks to choose from, either data and insights from the Primetrics team or the Service Leaders Network, which focuses on new initiatives to support appliance servicing dealers. Also, we've got a special event on the main stage at 4 p.m. Central, as WIN, Women in Nationwide, presents the first of 2 keynote workshops here at the show. Mel, I know you're a leader of the WIN program, so can you tell us a little about today's session?
WIN is very excited to present the first of 2 sessions with Emily Aries, a renowned author and women's leadership expert. Today's workshop is Beat Burnout, Gender and Sustainable Success.
Mel, is this session just for women in Nationwide, or can anyone attend?
We encourage everyone, women and men, to attend. The session will be beneficial to both, and we've had several male leaders who have become very engaged with WIN, and we welcome everyone.
That sounds great, and I know I'm looking forward to it. Now, what's next on our must-see list?
The main stage is home to our next must-see, as John Peake from Wells Fargo steps up for an economic update.
As a former retailer and Nationwide member, I always found those economic updates a great part of PrimeTime. Understanding how the economy is performing, and perhaps more importantly, how experts predict it will perform going forward, helps leaders make the most informed decisions possible. And given the economic roller coaster that's been 2020, these insights have never been more important. We're grateful to our partners at Wells Fargo for presenting this session. And there's something important to note here, right, Mel?
That's right. The economic update, which goes live at 5 p.m. Central, won't be available on demand, so you'll need to attend live to take advantage.
Now, it's not that we and our partners at Wells Fargo wouldn't like to make the session available on demand. However, due to the regulations around such sensitive information, we're unable to record the session, so make sure not to miss out.
Now, we're rounding the final turn for day 1, right?
That we are. However, I'm excited for this next must-see. Mel, at 5:30, we're headed back to the main stage, aren't we?
That's right, Mike. We'll head back to the main stage for Virtual PrimeTime's first member-to-member social hour. I understand Doug Marsh will be facilitating an open discussion on a very hot topic.
That he will. This evening, the topic on tap is social media. Today, there's an alphabet soup of social networks from Facebook to Twitter, Instagram to Pinterest, and Snapchat to LinkedIn. Today's social hour is all about sharing. Bring your success stories, bring your challenges and frustrations, bring your ideas. As you know, one of the great benefits of being part of Nationwide is the scale of sharing and ideation that are only possible when so many great retail minds come together. Social Hour is about solving retail problems, and today we'll tackle a big one: how to succeed on social. Now, this is a virtual trade show, but we haven't said one thing about the expo. Mel, I know your team has been working tirelessly for months to put together a great expo. Can you give us a sneak peek?
I can. Actually, every PrimeTime attendee can get an in-depth preview at any time. The expo is open for you to explore, and we've got more than 100 exhibitors here at PrimeTime.
That's exciting. Now, have we locked our exhibitors in a room, attached them to a computer, and they'll be staffing those booths 24/7?
We did not, as we know they're very busy serving members every day. So today you won't see reps in the booths, but you're free to explore.
That's right. Think of today as a chance to get on the PrimeTime show floor a day early. Look around, watch some videos, check out the new products, and of course, get caught up on the cashbacks, show specials, and Palooza deals that start tomorrow. The show floor will be open and the exhibitors will be in their booths tomorrow and Thursday from noon to 5 p.m. Central.
So there you have it. Today's can't miss, must see, make plans now highlights from day one. Mike, care to recap?
I'd be delighted. Here we go. First, don't miss early bird education in the Academy from 6:30 to 10:30. Second, check out the State of Nationwide with Tom Hickman at 10:30 on the main stage. Then stick around for the digital update with Dean Satilli, Jen Danko, and Jenna Mahuta. Next up are the merchandising sessions with appliances at 11:15, furniture and bedding at 11:30, and CE at 11:45. Vendors take over the Academy from noon to 3:30 with some awesome sessions in store. At 4 o'clock, head to the main stage as Women in Nationwide present Beat Burnout with Emily Aries. At 5 o'clock, Wells Fargo's John Peake will share an economic update, and it's only available live. At 5:30, the Member-to-Member Social Hour kicks off, and we'll be discussing social media success. Oh, bring a tasty beverage if you'd like, and enjoy that hour of idea sharing and networking. And by the way, with all these sessions going on today, attending will earn you points to get you qualified for the PrimeTime Grand Prize, a $100,000 store makeover. That's right. In case you haven't heard, one lucky dealer is going to win a six-figure makeover of their physical or digital store, or even both. But you need to accumulate 1,000 points to qualify. Head over to the leaderboard for all the details. Anything else, Mel?
That covers today's highlights, and it's time for us to get out of the way and let everyone get started.
I agree. We'll be back this evening with PrimeTime Rewind, and we'll look back at day one. Then we'll return tomorrow morning on PrimeTime Today with a look at all the must-sees for day two. Have a great day here at PrimeTime, and please visit the information desk if you need any assistance at all.
Here's to a great first day of outwitting, outworking, and outwinning the competition. Have a great PrimeTime Tuesday.